All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're at the back end of our interview with Miss Camilla Jeffs, and now we're about to go into the illustrious FAQ section. Yes, round of applause for the FAQ. That's four times. Yes, four times now, Camilla. Four times. I'm gonna get a fifth one at the end of this. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna ask Camilla a list of FAQs. These are frequently asked questions. That's what FAQ stands for, and they're meant to be questions to help you get to the next level on what you're looking for, what you're trying to figure out. So, Camilla, first question is how much money do you need to invest in multifamily real estate?
Typically, the minimum to invest is around $50,000. Sometimes you can find sponsors who are willing to take a lower amount, but usually what I see out there is $50,000 to $100,000. Oliver, I lost your sound. I can't hear you
Is that
anymore.
better? That's better. That's better now.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I swear, everybody, even on podcasts, you get a mute button, and that mute button will get you. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. We're going to go straight into the next question. The next question is what do you consider a good return for a multifamily property investment?
My favorite number to focus on is the equity multiple. And so, what I consider as a good return is doubling your money over 5 years. So, over the length of the investment, you get that money doubled, whether it be through cash flow or a sale at the end.
Equity multiple. Got it. All right. Next question is what is cash on cash return?
The cash on cash returns tells you how much money you're getting back based on how much money you put into the investment. So, if you put in a certain dollar figure and then you get money back, you take the money, excuse me, that you got back and you divide it by how much you put into the property, and that gives you your cash on cash return.
She's so good. All right. Next question. What are the pros and cons of multifamily investing?
Okay. Pros of multifamily investing are that it's called economies of scale, meaning that if you bought a single family home and somebody moved out of your single family home, suddenly your revenue drops to zero, a big zero. But if you bought an apartment complex where there's 100 people paying the rent, one person moves out, it makes hardly a dent in your revenue. Heck, if 10 people move out, it still doesn't make too much of a dent in your revenue. And so that's what we call economies of scale, one of the biggest pros to investing in large multifamily, because it is less risky than a single family home because you have so many people paying the rent. One of the cons to multifamily investing is that you don't own the entire property, right? So if you were to buy a single family home on your own, you own the entire property. So whatever appreciation happens, you get to keep all of that appreciation. But whereas in a multifamily one, you don't own the whole thing yourself. You are a part owner, you're joint owner in it. But if you think about a pie, would you rather have a whole pie that was 2 inches big, or would you have a slice of a pie that was 200 inches big, right? You're going to be eating a bigger pie in multifamily than you will with single family.
All right. Very nice, Camilla. You're gonna make me a fat boy. All I can think of now. I gotta go get some pie. That's the only. That's the only thing I thought. So shameful. Anyway, next
That's
question.
right.
what is what is the one thing you wish you knew when you started?
For sure, I wish I knew that about group investing. I wish I knew that that was a thing so that I could have done it much earlier in my journey, because it's been so phenomenal for my family and it's provided us with cash flow. The tax returns on it were huge. I couldn't believe the tax returns I got on it. The first investment I did was $50,000, and the next year I got a K1, which is just a tax document, with a loss of 38,000 that I could then take on my taxes, and it was incredible. It was phenomenal. And so I that's what I really wish I would have known sooner, was just the power of investing passively, and I wouldn't have to use so much time and effort into what I was doing too.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, a fifth time, ladies and gentlemen, a fifth time. Round of applause to Miss Camilla Jeffs. Camilla, thank you so much for coming on today. This was fun. Despite my goof ups and flubs, I definitely had a really, really good time. And you remind me, there's a bunch of stuff I got to check in. I got to call my tax guy. I got work to do. But nonetheless, thank you again. For those of you who are watching the FAQ, I need you to go back on the YouTube, go back on your pod, wherever you're at listening to this. Go listen to Camilla talk during the full episode. I promise you, you are going to miss out if you do not. Please, please, please go check it out. You don't even have to comment. I don't want you to subscribe. You don't have to like. You don't have to do none of that. I just want you to go listen to the pod, listen to the show, right? Get something from Camilla. Write it down. Then shoot me an email and let me know what you learned. Or shoot it to Camilla, matter of fact. Shoot her a message. Say something on her IG page. Let her know you learned and what you learned. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to go now. Camilla, you can say bye.
Thanks, everyone. So excited that you came on the show today. So fun to hang out with Oliver and laugh and have a good time. So thanks so much.
All right, everybody. Thank you again. I'm sorry, Camilla. I just wanted to mess with you a little bit. And I had to get her introverted side out. Now I know I caught her off guard.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. We're out of here. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the day.